Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all smashing it. In today's video, we're just going to go for a quick little drive in the E91. Obviously you will have seen from the previous videos, I've done a little bit of work with the car, engine wise, and got it stage 1 mapped. So we'll just start the car, go for a little drive and see what it's like. So we've just filled up with a bit of diesel. Now I am going to apologise on this video. I think you are going to hear a few of the dreaded BMW bongs. Now the main reason for that is I've just upgraded the dip beam and the main beam to LED bulbs. Now obviously there's 16K bright white bulbs. Headlights are a lot better. They're supposed to be CAN bus free, but they're not. So I'm going to have to get the inline CAN bus adapters for them. So you may hear a few bongs, but that's all it is. Right, so E91. Obviously, don't know whether you've watched the recent videos we've been doing, but done quite a bit of work to it. There's a couple of reasons I've done that. Mainly because we got the DPF issue, but we'll just go quickly through what we've done. So if you watch any of the previous videos, we've removed the inlet, we've done the swirl flap delete on the inlet. Now to be fair, the old swirl flaps weren't too bad, but I'm glad I've got it done. It's just a bit of peace of mind. We've done the EGR delete on the car. So obviously this is the slightly later M57 engine with the anti-shudder valve, so unlike the earlier ones where you can get away with just basically blanking the exhaust off and replacing a part of the inlet, with this one you need to get it mapped out. As I say, that's because they've got the anti-shudder valve with the vacuum hose on. So we've got all that done. Now as I said before, when I bought this car, after I think it was about a month, don't hold me to that, I came up with a DPF issue on it. Now it came up with DPF was blocked. We did a little video on that. I think at idle, when you rev it, it was reading somewhere between about 0.2 0.7 bar, obviously when you revved it. So what I did with that was I got one of the DPF spray cleaners. So we took the O2 sensor out, sprayed that in, followed all the instructions, took it for a drive, kicked a load of soot out the back, and that cleared that issue. Now obviously we used the Bimmer link to show the differential pressures, and as I say, that went to 0 on the differential pressure. When you revved it, it didn't go above, I think it was about 0.07 bar, something like that. So that cleared it. When I've removed the DPF from the car, it was still clean. So if you're having DPF issues or it's just pinged up with it, I would recommend that stuff. As I say, just watch the other video. It's got all the products we used and everything, but that was pretty good. Obviously saved a lot of money compared to taking it to a garage and getting it cleaned. So that's basically because of that, and the fact this is my daily driver. I do basically a lot of kind of town driving, short trips. Because of that, I decided to actually put the DPF down pat deleting. Now I was going to gut it, but obviously for the purpose of the videos, thought we'll just put a down DPF delete on it. Obviously we'll have to see what happens with the MOT. Now the MOT is next year, so see whether it passes. I can't see it not passing. Because you can't really tell it's been done unless you properly look. Now with the DPF downpipe, it has made a bit of a difference on the exhaust note. Obviously it's got the standard exhaust from obviously the DPF back, but you get a little bit of a turbo whistle and a little tiny bit of an exhaust note. Obviously that had to be mapped out, similar to the EGR. Put a new filter in here, so we'll put a pipe across filter in here, just keeping with the theme with the rest of the cars, and we've had it stage 1 mapped. So really happy with the car. Drives a lot better, feels a little bit more responsive. Obviously with these ones, the standard figures, so we'll just run through them. The standard figures on the car should be somewhere between 228 brake horsepower to 231 brake horsepower. Just put our foot down. It does go. I don't know whether you can hear that on the exhaust, but it sounds pretty nice. Anyway, standard power figures. 228, 231, about 500, 506 newton meters. There you go, dip beam. For the standard M57 330D engine. Now, the map we've had put on this is I say a generic map, just a flash map, so it's not been rolling roaded or anything. Now the figures quoted to me are 285 horsepower, so that's quite a jump, and 320 newton meters. So you certainly can feel the difference. I've been driving it about 2 weeks, and the MPG's not really come up much, but that's because I've been enjoying a little bit of extra power. So we'll see what the MPG with the stage 1 map's like over time. But for now it's certainly not any less than it was. So basically, would I recommend a stage 1 remap? To be fair, yes, definitely. Near enough all the other cars I've got. So obviously we've got the BMW E46 330D, that's been mapped. We've got the E92, the wife's car, 330D. Now that's been mapped, had the DPF delete done. I will be doing the swirl flaps and the EGR on that soon. It's just I've not really got around to it, and I've been doing this one. And then obviously this one, which is the E91 330D again, this one's been mapped. So 3 cars that have been mapped, not caused any issues with the car, and makes them a lot more fun to drive. So I think definitely the next one to get done is going to be the F31 330D. 100% want to get that mapped. So Martin's got his mapped. We did the little race, and it does make quite a difference. Now I think it's supposed to take it up to about 310 brake horsepower on the F31. Obviously it's the N57 engine with the twin scroll turbo, and I think that will make quite a difference on that car. So the main purpose today with this video is we're going to go out and we're going to do a few draggy times. Now the car standard, I say don't really quote me on all these figures. I've done a bit of research and it's what's come up, but I think standard these should be about 6.8 0 to 60. Now obviously this one's done 192,000 miles, so it's probably down a bit on power anyway from standard. We have had it all mapped and everything, so I'm hoping to beat the 6.8 seconds. So I'm just going to go for a little bit of a drive, make sure it's all warmed up, and then we'll have a go doing some draggy times. So we're just going to have a quick go doing our first draggy time. So just have a quick look at that. Our first draggy time, we've just got 6.46 seconds. So that's not too bad. Pretty happy with that, to be fair. So we'll have another little go. Let's see if we can beat that at all. So we're just going to have a quick go doing our first draggy time. So we've only got one car behind us, so I'm just going to pull over down here. Oh no, he's overtaken already, so that's alright. So we're just going to slow down, got no traffic behind us, and we're going to have a go at doing a draggy time. So it's a nice little stretch of road this. It's where we took the 46, just been re-tarmacked, so just going to stop, get it in first. We'll set up the draggy, so that's recording. So I'm going to set the revs. Now we're off.
30, 60.
Now we're off.
30, 60.
Ooh, so let's have a look what we got there. 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds. Oof.
Quarter mile.
To be fair, I'm pretty happy with that. That's not a bad time, that. Let's just double check that. So that's a successful 6.3 seconds. Oof. Now we had a quick go before, and I got a 6.5, I think,
Half mile.
and I got a 6.4. Obviously, we'll put all the draggy clips on the video, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to push the old girl, so we'll put the DTC back on. But that's definitely made it a lot quicker. As I say, 6.3. It's not blistering performance, but it'll do me, certainly do me. So that's a puppy bit there. So stage 1 map, is it worth it? Definitely. I'd do it, even if you're not going to rag your car. To be fair, I don't really. We're only doing these videos for you guys, so you can actually see that it's making an improvement. Hope you're liking the videos. We'll be bringing you a lot more. Now I've got a little bit to do on this car today. I don't know whether you noticed, there's a little bit of a knock coming from the front, so I'm doing front drop links, rear drop links, anti-roll bar drop links on it, so I might get a little video done on that. It's a bit of a boring one, but at least it's a bit of content. So hope you're liking the videos. As always, like and subscribe, check out the other videos, and we'll be catching you in the next one. See you later.